Well, hello, my YouTube family. It is Wednesday, March 16th, 2016, and half the week is over. Three down, two more to go. I'm very, very happy about that. So before we even get started, I'm just going to let you know that I was a bad girl. I placed an order. But no, it's not for MAC Lipstick Touch or the Fresh Brew lip glosses. As if I need more. But these are nude lip glosses. And I do have a few nude lip glosses, but these are some that look mighty interesting and mighty delicious. So when they arrive, I will show you. Just letting you know. I think a couple of them are coming on Friday. Just to let you know. And I think the rest of the order is coming on the 25th. When Superman versus Batman, or Batman versus Superman, whichever way you want to call it, opens. So they'll be coming at a very nice day. Not that I'm going to see the movie that very day, because I'm sure all the seats have already been reserved. The ones that I want to sit, you want to sit center, not front row center. That's too close for me. My eyes are bad enough. I would like to sit back, but center. Everybody wants to sit in the center. Okay, that's my seat. Okay, so I'm going to try to go during the week when everybody has already seen it, gotten it out of their system, everybody goes back to work. Let me get a chance. Okay, all right, that's enough of that. Speaking of which, I have to remind myself that I have to DVR Kelly and Michael tomorrow, because Henry's going to be on there. Okay, now let's get on with what's happening here. Purple again, because it is a purple week. So let us get started. I have done a lip look on this. It's been a while, but I have done a lip look on this. And let us start off with the lip liner, which is NYX in Prune. There we go, Prune right there. Right there, Prune lined. And Filled is an NYX round lipstick in the color Pandora. Pandora. I have done Pandora before, a long time ago. It's kind of like a frosty pink, frosty purple. It's of a frost variety, as you could probably tell. Frosty plum purplish kind of a thing. I guess it falls more under the plum category, but plum is in the purple category, so I'm still within the range, okay? It's not like I'm out and out pink when I should have been red. We remember that, right? This is still in the purple family. So here we go. And let me do a swatch. And there it is. That is your swatch. Very nice. Very nice. So that is that with that upon that, people. What did I watch last night? You know, it comes and goes, people. Oh, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You know, I'm tired of the miscommunication. I'm tired of Lisa Rinna. Okay, she needs to just drop this whole I don't trust Yolanda thing. I don't understand. And we all know that Yolanda and her husband are on the rocks. Well, they're divorced already, but on the show, I don't think he can take much more of the situation. So I know he said something and I didn't get a chance to hear it. I was getting my dinner ready and I was in the kitchen, and then I came back out. I took a peek in the living room, and something was going on. Like he had said something to some other people, and I didn't hear what it was. But you know, they're acting all lovey-dovey, but I don't think you know, it's not all peaches and cream with them. As far as the show is still going, we already know that they've already divorced. But I don't understand. I really don't understand. I don't know who asked for the divorce. I think it was her that asked for the divorce. And I don't know the particulars. So I really don't know the particulars. But this is not David Foster's first rodeo. Okay, he does tend to, on occasion, you know, trade up for a newer brand. And Yolanda is gorgeous. She's a gorgeous woman. She was a model, for God's sakes. I mean, look at her children. Good Lord, the genes that they inherited. Some people are just fortunate and blessed. But this is what I can't stand about men. When they start trading up, um, I'm sorry, you're not exactly Mr. Fantastic and Wonderful and Young either. So you got the audacity to trade up for a younger model? I don't know if that's the case, but I'm just putting it out there. Like I said, I don't know the particulars, but something just gives me that vibe. I don't know. He can't take her being sick. Whatever happened to the vows of for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health? Does anybody say those vows anymore? I don't know. I'm old school. I've never had the opportunity to say the vows, but I do know that those are the vows that are traditional. In sickness and in health, she was sick. You need to stick by her in sickness and in health because she would have done the same. For richer, for poor, okay, you both are rich. I don't know if you've ever been poor. What was it? For richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, and for better or worse. So now you're going through a little bump in the road. She's sick. She can't be doing everything that you want her to do. You're supposed to stick it out. These days, I don't understand people. I really don't understand people in marriage. Maybe that's why I'm not married. Maybe that's why I never had the opportunity to get married. Because I would take my vows rather seriously. Rather seriously. And I would be in it to win it. Like like have a 50-year marriage like my parents did. And my father stayed with my mother in sickness and in health. And unfortunately, she passed due to sickness. But he stuck it out for 50 years. Okay, so hey, I also saw them go through a serious rough patch, but not to the point where he was packing his bags and leaving or anything of that nature. I heard them fight. They never threw anything at each other, but I heard words being exchanged. You stick it out for better or for worse. And that was the worst. But I don't understand. That doesn't apply to the new generation anymore because everybody thinks it's just roses and fairy tales and Snow White and Bambi and all of that. I guess I'm venting. I don't know. But it really pisses me off. And it's not like David Foster and Yolanda are young spring chickens either. So they've been married for quite some time. I don't get it. Ain't my beeswax. I don't know the particulars. I need to keep my mouth shut. But I'm just saying, unless they're beating each other up, then I can understand you wanting to leave. But if there's no violence involved, you stick it out as much as you can. Of course, cheating, for better or for worse, do you stick it out? Do you turn a blind eye? That's an individual thing. Some people just can't deal with the whole cheating. Some people, he'll say, forgive me, and then he goes and does the same thing over and over again. Okay, that's the worst part. And if you've given him a chance already, and he continues to do, because men slip up. Women slip up too. Men mostly, but women do too. If you can forgive but not forget, then you can press on. But if it's a continuous thing, okay, then you need to pack your bags and go. He needs to go or you need to go. I can understand that. That's, there's a fine line between the for better or for worse part. I get it. I do get it. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So Let me shut up because I don't know the particulars of their marriage. What do I know? So, let's see. Anything else to tell you? Okay. This afternoon, I got a call from Big Girl in the HR department. And she said, could you do us a favor and come and help us with the fruits? I'm going, excuse me? She goes, yeah, we need a little help. You know, my supervisor said that it's okay if you put the phones and let them forward to the Ohio office for a little bit. We only need you for 5 minutes. Okay. This is new. Okay, so I went to the HR department, and all they needed me to do, which I don't understand why the two of them, Big Girl and New Girl, couldn't finish doing what they were doing. They were doing it. You know, every Wednesday we have a Wellness Wednesday. Fruits, we get bananas and oranges and grapes and all of that. So they have to break them up and put them in baskets and distribute them. All they wanted me to do was break up some bananas, put them in 2 baskets, and that was it. And after I did that, I was like, is that it? Do you need me for anything else? And they were like, no, thank you very much. You know, we really appreciate it. I said, oh, okay, thank you. I went back to my seat. Either the word has gotten down to them that maybe Nancy is not feeling appreciated because she doesn't feel part of the department, and that's them trying. Or like, seriously, you two couldn't do the rest of what you were doing already? I'm not going to complain. I'm going to say thank you. At least you acknowledge my existence because you needed something. But you acknowledge my existence nevertheless. So, you know, I can't complain too much. So that's that with that upon that. However, interviews are coming full strong for Shorty's position. Yeah, interviews are coming for her position. So I guess that means that Big Girl and New Girl are not going to move up to that position. They're going to stay right where they are. And a new woman is coming in for that position. We'll see how long she lasts. There hasn't been a hiring yet, but I see interviews coming in. So we shall see how far that goes. On that note, people, let's see. My order is of like 8 to 10 things. Reasonably priced, Amazon, of course. So I've got a couple of NYX lip butters of the nude variety. I'm going back to my nude stuff again. It's MAC's Lipstick Touch. It's all its fault. It's actually the fault of the lipstick that I threw away by mistake, and I'm trying to replenish that lipstick that I don't know the name of. I think it's Touch. But I have Touch's dupe, sorta, kinda. So when it's time to do the nudes, which I think will be next week, I will do the new lipstick, the new lip glosses, because they're new, and continue on. So I'll do lip gloss and lipstick. I won't do combos because I want every lip gloss to have, you know, to be focused, you know, showcased on its own. So that'll take care of next week. In the meantime, we still have 2 more days to go. I still have 2 more purples to pull off. So I told you, the purples I'm not even sweating it because all I have to do is just grab a handful. Out of that handful, there's going to be a purple. So that's how many purples I have. I think I have more purple lipsticks than I have lip glosses. Although I've been focusing on the lipsticks, I may, you know, the last 2 days, maybe if I have a couple of purple lip glosses, I'll see what I can do. But I like my lipsticks better. Just is what it is. But I do have some lip glosses. So maybe tomorrow or Friday and I'll do lip glosses. So that's that with that upon that, people. It was sunny this morning. Now it looks like it's going to rain any second now. Oh, he's at the windowsill because I opened up the window for him. It's not that cold anymore. So he's just sitting there because the birds are tweeting. And even though it's going to rain. And that's that with that upon that. Oh, I also wanted to let you know that I bought an e.l.f. Was it an e.l.f. brush? I think it's an e.l.f. complexion brush. Because this Real Techniques brush is like my favorite. I love this brush. This Real Techniques brush. And I did want to get another one. I love it's my face powder. But you know, Real Techniques and It Cosmetics brushes. I have never had an It Cosmetics brush, but I see those brushes and they look phenomenal. But they also have a phenomenal price. I don't know why. So I was going to do another brush like this, but I said, well, Nancy, you already have this brush, obviously. Why don't you try a different brush? So I bought a e.l.f. complexion brush. Of course, if I don't like it, I'll obviously still use it, but I just may get another one of these anyway, because I just look at this. Look at this. We all know, people, the Real Technique brushes, you cannot go wrong with these. I love this brush. I just do. I just do. Okay, so that's it. That's it. That's all. I'm done. All right, so I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, today is Wednesday. What's on Wednesday? Oh, I think The Americans is starting tonight. So I'm going to watch that on FX. It's season 3 or season 4. Oh, it's getting serious now. It is getting serious. All right. So I love that show. Oh, and did anybody watch the OJ real story last night? I did not know that Chris Darden and Marsha Clark almost kind of had a thing. And apparently it looked like Marsha really wanted to go through with it. And although Chris did want to go through with it, he stopped himself. And she was not pleased. She was not pleased. Oh, she was frustrated and just not pleased. He paid for it the next day. Oh, yes, honey. Before, he had asked her if you wanted to come to a weekend because a friend of mine has a birthday and, I'm going over there and we're going to spend the weekend together. And I just wanted to know if you wanted to come along because the chemistry was there. It was already there. So she was like, well, my husband has the kids this weekend. Sure, why not? Then, they were at the bar. She met his friends and everybody was very nice to her. And they were talking about the case, of course. And after that was all done and through, they were very drunk, but not drunk enough to make fools of themselves. But they were rather tipsy. Let's just put it that way. So they got to her bedroom door in the hotel. And she said, this is me. And he said, yes, this is you. And all they did was just look at each other. And she's like, you could see in her eyes, like, kiss me. Why don't you just do it and kiss me? And it looked like he was leaning in and she was just getting ready. And he said, you have a nice evening. And he backed away and she was so hurt. She was so hurt because she was going to get her some. And, she had obviously no problem with a little chocolate swirl. So, and he wanted to, but I think he wanted to respect her and wanted to just, not mix business with pleasure. So he tried to remain smart about it. But then the next day when they went back to work, she was making him pay for it. And he was trying, of course, men are so stupid. He didn't figure it out. Like, why is she so pissed off at me? Men don't know. So it stopped at that point, and then it ended with OJ trying on the glove. Of course, what's his name? Didn't say the line yet. He's gonna probably say it next week if the gloves don't fit. You must have quit. He didn't say it yet. It's probably coming. Oh, excuse me, I'm choking. He's probably gonna say it next week. So I'm waiting for that. I was just waiting for him to say it, and I'm like, damn, they cut it before he had the opportunity to say it. So hopefully it'll be next week. So, hey, I've lived through the actual thing, so it's it's close to reality. The only problem I have is with John Travolta's performance. I don't know if he's playing it the way the person really was. He's playing Shapiro. I don't know the first name. John Shapiro? No, I don't think it's John. His last name is Shapiro. And apparently Shapiro was an asshole. Apparently, because that's the way John is portraying it. Well, the person who wrote the book, which this program is based on, must know something because, yeah, he didn't paint him in a very nice light at all. So, yeah. So that's that with that upon that. It is Wednesday. I don't remember what I have tonight. I don't remember. I think I have, if I'm not mistaken, maybe The Flash. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's Legends of Tomorrow. I'm not sure. One of them superhero things. I don't know. All I know is it's Wednesday, middle of the week, 3 down, 2 more to go, and that's that. And I'm done now. Okay, I've babbled on far too long. This is Lips of the Day, Look of the Day, whatever you want to call it. Let me know what you think. Hit me up. Let me know, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I love you all so very much. My newbies, I have new subscribers. I don't know. I am rather fortunate, knocking on wood. Thank you ever so. I appreciate every single person that subscribes. And I have to tell you something, okay? Normally, when a new subscriber comes on, I like to tell them, thank you for subscribing. And every time I try to write a message, I cannot write any of my new subscribers any messages. I don't know if it's something having to do with my account, but there are some that I can respond to, and then there are some I can't send messages to. So if you want to write me or have me write you, maybe there's something in your account settings that you have to set up. I know I'm fine because I've had people, send me messages. So obviously it's not on my side. It may be on your side. All of my newer subscribers, I click on you and I'm like looking for where it says message or send message, and I don't see it. So I think it's probably you. But just know that if you didn't get a message from me and you are a new subscriber, I thank you from my heart and soul. I really, really, honest to God, do. Thank you so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And with that, I'm out. Okay? I love you. Mwah. I will talk to you tomorrow and have a great evening. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.